It's amazing cold out there, but thank God it's so warm in here and full of flavors and aromas. Our leeks that I showed you in the first segment that were cut are now caramelizing. That means they're cooking very slowly at a very constant temperature, releasing their water content. That water content is turning into steam. That steam is helping the sugar to melt and then caramelize. That's what caramelization is when we talk about it in detail. I have some grilled apples here. Apple, leeks, pork, they go beautifully together. What I mean by grilling them, I'm going to show you how to core an apple in a moment, but I cored it, sliced it, and put it on a grill pan when the grill is, it's too cold to grill, or the grill out there. For those of you that are still grilling, my hat's off to you. We're going to add the apples in here, but food is all about balance, everybody. So you're going to have the natural sweetness from the leeks and the apples. What do you need to do? You need to bring some acidity to the party. So we're going to use a little bit of apple cider vinegar that we are amazing known for here in Wisconsin. We got great apple cider that is so good for you. Just a sprinkle here and there. Then we're going to also use the tannin from a white wine. Why white wine, not red wine? The red wine will take over the color combination you're trying to create here. And these two liquids are going to help us also to create a base for a sauce. And I'm going to increase the temperature to just a little bit so the moisture can start warming the apples up. The sauce that's going to go underneath our pork is going to be this sauce with all these flavors. I'm going to also need a couple of supporting cast on my plate. I'm going to need a vegetable. I'm going to use a green here, and the green that I'm going to use is going to be spinach. This spinach has been blanched. Blanching is when you cook it in hot water, you take it out after 45 seconds, and you shock it in cold water. The pan is heating up. We're going to add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil here in this pan. We're going to add a little bit of garlic here. This is how I do all of my spinach at Il Mito, and this is for my new Il Mito. This is one of my dishes there with the pork. Look at this golden brown right here. Instantly add your spinach. Remove from heat, otherwise your garlic is going to burn, and you don't want that. A garlic that is burnt, oh, it is just beautiful. It is just beautiful. It's amazing. That's why we call garlic an ingredient with 1,000 faces. At every stage of cooking, it has a different flavor. And now the juices and the water content of the spinach stops your garlic from burning. This is going to come together. It's going to get toasty, and it's going to be beautiful. We're going to season a little bit later. Something else that we're going to work on is going to be a sage-infused cream sauce for our linguine. Check this out. Sage, pork, apple, onion, or leeks. It is a marriage made in heaven, and it is blessed by Chef Fecker. Nomi di padre. That's right. And now what we're going to do is we're going to bring this baby here, and we're going to bring our sauce that I have already created for the linguine here. When I come back, I'm going to show you, I'm going to add first a little bit of sage in here and let the sage release its flavor. It's going to do that. The sauce is cooking, the meat is roasting, and all of these things are going to be put together at our last segment so you see what these magnificent flavors look like and how well they taste. By the way, you do not need to do any of these things at that moment. Your sauce for the pasta can be made in advance. This is done in advance. Your pork can be roasted in advance, and you just warm it. So this is a great dish to entertain with. By the way, one more thing. I love you all, and thank you for your support. And this is going to be at Il Mito East, baby, on Juno. Where are we going? Where are we going?